Okay, so we're going to have a look here now at adding classes. So this is where you would put in, let's say you're under 14, you're under 16, you're whatever. Okay, open men, females, and all the rest of it. So in here we'll go back into our courses. So we're still inside the same event, Wednesday XC race. So go back into courses. Now we already looked, we've set our courses 2, 3, and 4 laps. Now it might look a tiny bit confusing here when we go to the next bit, but it'll all make sense eventually. And we've already looked at start time precedences and so on. So you go down here to classes. And in here we can see there are classes made already. I had men and women from the original template and it picked up these 2 and 4 laps itself. What I'm going to do here actually is I'm going to click on each one of those and I'm going to delete them, which is what I'd suggest you do if you're starting off your own event, because you probably want to put in your own classes. So I'm going to delete there, delete, yes. So that's gone. I'm going to delete the women and I'm going to show you how to make them from scratch. Delete, yes. I'm going to go XC2 laps, delete that as a class, delete, and I'm going to go the last one, XC4 laps, and I'm going to go delete. So it had those in the template already. You deleted the last class, the course came up. Okay, so I've already deleted those 4 classes. They were in the template, but you're better off when you make a new event, just start from scratch to make your own classes that you want. So I'm going to add a class here now. I'm going to just call it, under 14, and I'm going to give them 2 laps. So I must choose the course that I want. So there's my XC 2 laps, 3 laps, and 4 laps from the courses that I made. So I'm going to go 2 lap race, and I'm going to call it under 14 boys. The mass start time, I should be able to take care of that later, but if I click save here, it might ask me for it. So that it hasn't, so that's fine, because I've set it at 7 o'clock already. I'm going to put in an under 14 girls add class course. I'm going to give them 2 laps as well, the 2 lap course, and that will be under 14 girls. I don't have to put in a separate start time there because I already have it in. Click save. So now I have 2 classes in. So this time I'm going to go to under 16 boys. Add class, course. I'm going to give them 3 laps. I'm going to give them the 3 lap course and I'm going to go under 16 boys. Save. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to add class and I'm going to go, sorry, I must have clicked something there by mistake. It's a little bit sensitive. So I'll go to, where have I gone? Course, I'm going to go to XC3 laps, under 16 girls. Save. And now I'm going to put in, I'll just call it men. And I'm going to give them 4 laps. Men. I will call it open men or under 20 men or whatever. Save. And I'm going to go to add class here. And I'm going to go course 4 laps. And I'm going to go class name women. And save. Now I noticed something here a while ago. I don't like that here because there's no space there. So I'm going to go back into under 16 girls and I'm just going to put a space in there because it's a little bit annoying. So save. So now what I have is I have 3 different courses, a 3 lap race, a 4 lap race, and a 2 lap race, and I've assigned different classes to those. So if I go back to up, or I can go straight to event home here now, it brings me back to all this place here. And if I click validate event, it shows me I have 3 different courses. I click on there and it shows me I have an XC2, 3 and 4 lap. I can go back to event home. I can go to validate event, but I have no entries or anything yet. So probably the next thing we need to think about now is how do we enter people into the event? So if we just think about it, we've copied a template. So if I go back up here, So I've come out of that one there now. So I made a copy of the XC template. I renamed it as Wednesday XC race and I changed the date. I went in and I copied the original XC course and I made a 2-lap course and a 4-lap course, and I've put them all starting at 7 o'clock. I can change that if I like. I can change individual times if I like. And then I went along to classes and I created classes here. Now there were classes already created, so I deleted those and I created new classes and I assigned laps. If there was an under 12 race and you wanted to do 1 lap, go back to your courses. You could copy one of these, make it a 1 lap course, make sure you name it 1 lap and make it 1 lap as well. And then when you come to your classes, you can go under 12 and the 1 lap course will be there for you. So that's kind of the first bit that's done there so far. So if I come back up out of there for a second, I now must think about how do I add people in. So now we have to do an entry list. So I'll do that next. So I'm just going to stop here for a second and I'll do the entry list then.